have a review on the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. A lot of people hype this up and talk so much about it. This is $29 and it comes with 0.22 fluid ounces. It comes in 10 shades. And before I go any further on this, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the demo so you guys can see what it looks like going on. As you can see, it does really brighten up. It does have a high coverage on this. On the website itself, it claims to be a medium to full coverage, hydrating. It has multi-active botanical blends to help that under eye area. It's an antioxidant protection. It's crease proof, long wearing, and dermatologist tested. So those are a few of the claims on this. As always, I will have extra information down below. The packaging itself just kind of shows the shade and says Nars, and then they have kind of like their matte. Always all their stuff has this matte kind of material, and it is a wand with a doe foot applicator like that. I am in the shade Custard. I felt like vanilla was a little bit way too light for me, and Custard is kind of like my skin tone more or less. It adds a little bit of brightening underneath my eyes, but as you can see, I have it on right now. It's not something like super brightening and noticeable. Not as much as I would like it to be. I wish they had a shade in between the one before this, which I think is vanilla and Custard. I wish there was a shade in between that to kind of like, you know, brighten but at the same time conceal, you know what I mean? So I felt like vanilla was way too light, and Custard is just kind of like my skin tone. It's more of a peachy undertone. It looks really nice on my skin tone, but like I said, it doesn't add that super brightening that I want. It is a medium to full coverage. I totally agree with them on that. Right off the bat, like, it just covers those imperfections underneath your eye. It is super long wearing. I've had this on for hours, and I have even gone to the gym, and if I don't take off my makeup in the gym, it will last until like after my workout. So it is something that will stick onto your under eye and not budge. As far as creasing, it will crease if you do not set this sucker. I have left it underneath my eyes and not you know, put powder to set it in place, and it does crease in those deep setted lines. So always set it with powder and make sure you set it correctly in order for it to stay. So I do really like this concealer. It is very long wearing. I do like the way it looks. I just wish, like I said, that it was a little bit more, like there was a shade that was a little bit more brighter for my under eye area, and I wish that I didn't have to buy like the next shade down, which is way too light, and mix it with this one. So I don't think I will be repurchasing this after this is done and through with, unless they come out with a shade that's in between those Custard and vanilla. So but overall, I do think it's a really great product. If you're looking for a high coverage, like medium to full coverage concealer that is long wearing, this is the way to go. It does have those extra benefits that it says that it does, the antioxidant, the, you know, the botanical blends that it claims here. So those could always be beneficial. A lot of people live by this concealer and love it. I don't think like it's gonna be my holy grail of holy grails because of, like I said, this shade. But other than that, I really do like this. It's $29, but you get quite a bit of product, and I feel like this is gonna last a long time. I also like the fact that it looks really nice. I've used this on some blemishes that I had previously on this area. I had a blemish, and I really like the fact that it didn't like cake onto those dry spots. So I really had a good you know, kind of experience with it working on my acne marks. So yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' opinion. Let me know what you guys think of this, what your experience with the Nars creamy radiant creamy concealer is. And yeah, I'd love to hear back from you guys. Thank you guys as always for watching, for subscribing, and until next time, bye guys.